Hi, my name is Christopher Knott, and I'm the owner and operator here at Dunamis Accelerated Recovery and Performance. Now I wanted to take just a minute to explain a little bit about our neurological-based therapy and some of the things that separate us from other traditional therapies and training that's out there. Right now I'm sitting here in my main therapy room, and this is where I do most of the neurological-based therapy and training. And that's what we've been primarily sought out for from a lot of the NFL and professional athletes that you see here behind me. Matter of fact, right now, if you want to actually scroll through, you can see everyone on the wall and see a lot of our clientele and who we tend to treat with these types of therapies. But it's how we've been most known, and the reason being is because we're able to get people back to play much faster than traditional therapy. The reason why is because what we're trying to do is get to the underlying cause of neurological compensation, not just treat your physical symptoms. Basically, when you have an injury, you don't just have a torn ACL, a sprained ankle. Those are the physical symptoms of the problem. But what you also have is all the guarding mechanisms that happen because the brain is now trying to protect you from using that area. And so even when you feel better and you're out of pain, those compensations still exist. So our therapy actually begins by breaking those neurological patterns, those guarding mechanisms, and by doing that we're able to get your muscles firing much more efficiently before we actually go into the traditional physical therapy and strengthening. And then when we get to our performance training, we become much more comprehensive in our care. The totality of all that means that you can get back to play at a much faster rate and more comprehensively, which means that not only are you over your injury, but your actual performance also increases. The same principles that we use within our neurological therapy also go into our performance training. Everything that we do comes back to your brain's ability to interpret information. Does it make the correct decision, and therefore do we get the appropriate adaptation? And that's what you're really looking for when it comes to play. So as you take a look through this room, you can see some of the different tools that we use to figure out where those neurological compensations are. And we have a lot of different techniques that we can explain in further detail. So please stop on in, and we would be more than happy to show you around and explain in further detail on how this actually works. Along with our neurological therapy, we do offer traditional physical therapy such as dry needling, cupping, body tempering, soft tissue work, various exercise. Again, all that ties into our whole performance track. And honestly, whatever works for our NFL guys are the same things that work for you. We all have the same bodies, we all have the same muscles, and the principles that we use to get NFL guys back on the field in a very short amount of time are the same principles that we use to help you in your endeavors.